Isang magandang araw po sa ating lahat. So, ang ating pag-aaralan ngayon ay solving quadratic equation by factoring. So, in solving quadratic equation by factoring, meron kasi tayong iba't ibang paghahanap ng factor. Meron tayong common monomial factor, meron tayong dots. So, pag sinabi natin dots, difference of two squares, PST, perfect square trinomial, QT, quadratic trinomial. So, ngayon, siguro umpisahan natin yung ating discussion sa solving quadratic equation by factoring given yung common monomial factoring. Okay, so sabi dito sa ating example, find the solutions of the equation 3x squared minus 9x is equal to 0. So since sa pagsasolve ng quadratic equation by factoring, kailangan naka-standard form po ang ating given equation. So since naka-standard po ang ating given equation, so kailangan na lang natin siyang isulat or isulat ang given. So ang ating given ay 3x squared minus 9x equals 0. Then, kung naka-standard form na ang ating given equation, pwede na tayong mag-factor. Okay. So, pag finactor po natin to, gamitin po natin yung solution na ginagawa ko. Kopyahin po natin si 3x squared, tsaka si si 9x. So, kukunin po natin yung kanilang prime factorization. Yung prime factorization ni 3x squared ay 3 times x times x. Kasi 3 times x is 3x times x is 3x squared. Then, ang prime factorization naman ni 9 is 3 times 3 times x. Then, kukunin natin yung GCF or yung common monomial factor. So, yung greatest common factor po niya ay 3 and x. So, therefore, we will have 3 and x. So, 3 times x is equal to 3x. So, ito po yung ating GCF. So, paano po natin kuhanin yung factor po niya? So, or yung tinatawag nating factored form. So, gagawin po natin, kokopyahin po natin si GCF, which is 3x. Then, make a quantity. So, since ang ginapit nating solution dito is minus, so minus po ang ating gagamitin. So, titingnan po natin kung ano ang natira sa 3x squared. So, kung makikita po natin ang natira ay x. So, yan po yung isusulat natin sa una. Then, yung 9x, ang natira ay 3. So, ito na yung tinatawag nating factored form. So, ibig sabihin daw, pag pinactor daw natin si 3x squared minus 9x is equal to 0, magkakaroon tayo ng 3x times the quantity of x minus 3 is equal to 0. So, pag chinek po natin to, 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times negative 3 is negative 9x. So, pagkatapos po natin kuhanin ang factor niya, i-apply na po natin si ZPP. So, ito po yung tinatawag nating factor. So, hindi po tayo pwedeng mag-factor kung hindi po naka-standard form ang ating equation. So, kapag naka-standard form po na yung ating equation, pwede na tayo mag-factor. So, ito po yung nakuha naming factor. So, pagkatapos natin makuha yung factor, gagamit na po tayo ng ZPP. So, pag sinabi po natin ZPP, yun po ay zero product property. So, i-apply na natin zero product property sa factor na ating nakuha. Okay? So, since ang ating factor ay 3x times the quantity of x minus 3x and x, the quantity of x minus 3, apply natin zero product property. So, pag in-apply natin zero product property, magkakaroon tayo ng 3x is equal to 0. Then, x minus 3 is equal to 0. Then, pag na-apply na natin yung zero product property, solve na natin yung value for x. So, dito muna po tayo sa ating first x or sa ating first factor. 3x is equal to 0 since ito ay ang ating equation ay naka 3x is equal to 0, ang pwedeng method na pwede natin i-apply ay si dipe. So, divide both side by 3. So, cancel, x is equal to 0 because 0 divided by 3 is equal to 0. Okay? So, therefore, ang ating x sub 1 or solution number 1 is x is equal to 0. Then next, let us proceed to solution number 2. X minus 3 is equal to 0. So, we're going to use APE. So, APE ang ating gagamitin to solve for the value of x. So, x minus 3, use APE, plus 3 is equal to 0 plus 3. So, kapag nag-plus 3 tayo dito, magpa-plus 3 din tayo sa other side ng ating equation. So, ibig sabihin, APE, nag-a-add tayo both side. So, x equals cancel because sa addition, pagka magkaiba ng sign, ang ginagawa natin subtract. So, 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Then, 0 plus 3 is equal to 3. So, ibig sabihin, ang x sub 2 natin is equal to 3. Okay? So, paano natin malalaman kung tama yung solution na nakuha natin? Of course, by using checking. So, to check if our solution is correct, kailangan natin isulat yung ating standard form na 3x squared minus 9x is equal to 0. Then, a-apply natin yung solution na nakuha natin or yung value ng x na nakuha natin, which is 0 sa lahat ng mga x. So, 3 multiplied by 0 squared minus 9 times 0 is equal to 0. So, 0 squared is equal to 0 times 3 minus 9 times 0 is 0 is equal to 0. 3 times 0 is equal to 0. 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. So, therefore, our x sub 1 or solution number 1 is correct. Okay, so let us see if x sub 2 is equal to 3 is correct by checking. Copy the given standard form. 3x squared minus 9x is equal to 0. Then, substitute natin yung nakuha nating solution number 2 which is positive 3 sa lahat ng x. 3 multiplied by 3 squared minus 9 times 3 is equal to 0. So, PEMDAS, unahin mo na yung nasa parenthesis, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Okay? So, 3 squared is equal to 9. Then, multiplied by 3 minus 9 times 3, 27 is equal to 0. 3 times 9, 27 minus 27 is equal to 0. 27 minus 27, 0 is equal to 0. So, therefore, tama po yung ating solutions na nakuha. So, yan po yung for solving quadratic equation by factoring kung ang given ay common monomial factor. Para sa ating pangalawang given, solving quadratic equation by factoring, kung ang given ay dots. Pag sinabi po nating dots, difference of two squares. Okay? So, find the roots of the equation x squared is equal to 625. So, sa nakikita natin, ang given po natin ay hindi nakasulat sa standard form. So, kailangan po muna nating isulat ang given or i-transform ang given sa standard form. So, sulat po natin ang given, x squared is equal to 625. So, to make the equation standard form, kailangan po natin gumamit ng APE. Pag sinabi po nating APE, addition, property, and equation. So, susulat po natin si x squared is equal to 625. Gamit ang APE, positive to, we're going to add negative 625. So, kung nag-add tayo ng negative 625 sa right side ng ating equation, kailangan din natin mag-add ng negative 625 sa ating equation. So, positive, negative 625. Then, simplify natin. So, x squared. So, this is positive times negative, negative 625 is equal to So, addition, pag magkaiba ng sign, subtract. So, 625 minus 625 is equal to 0 or cancel. So, since naka-standard form na po tayo, pagkatapos po ng ating standard form, pwede na po tayong mag-factor. So, since ang given natin ay difference of 2 square, so, ang gagawin lang po natin ay kuhanin ang square root ng first term at ng last term. So, kuhanin po natin yung square root ng first term at last term. So, ang square root ni x squared is x. Ang square root ni 625, which is the last term, is 25. So, ibig sabihin yan, gagawa po tayo ng dalawang quantity o two-factor form. So, is equal to 0. Then, we're going to make plus and minus kapag difference of 2 square. So, square root of x squared is x. So, we're going to write x and x. Then, square root of 625 is 25. We're going to write 25 and 25. So, ito na po yung factor ni x squared minus 625 gamit si difference of 2 square. So, tingnan natin kung tama yung sagot natin na factor natin by using FOIL method. So, x plus 25, then x minus 25. FOIL method, first term, x times x, x squared. Outer term, x times negative 25 is negative 25x. Then inner term, 25 times x is equal to positive 25x. Then last term, 25 times negative 25 is negative 625. So, cancel. So, therefore, x squared minus 625. So, ibig sabihin, tama po yung nakuha nating factor. So, pagkatapos naman po natin siyang i-factor, kailangan po natin siyang gamitan. Ito po yung factor natin. Pagkatapos po natin siyang i-factor, kailangan po natin siyang gamitan ng ZPP or zero product property. So, we're going to equate the two quantity or the two-factor form by equal to 0. So, x plus 25 is equal to 0. Then, x minus 25 is equal to 0. So, to get after applying ZPP, we're going to solve for the value of x. So, of course, by using APE, addition property in equation. So, we're going to solve this one first. So, x plus 25 plus negative 25 is equal to 0 plus negative 25. So, cancel this one. X is equal to negative 25. Then, same procedure. APE x minus 25 plus positive 25. Kasi negative, we're going to add positive, is equal to 0 plus 25. Cancel, x is equal to 25. Okay, so let's check if our roots or our solution is correct by x is equal to negative 25 and x is equal to positive 25 by using the given. Okay, so ang given natin for checking, x squared is equal to 625. Apply natin yung nakuha nating solution number 1 or roots 1, which is negative 25 by x. Negative 25 squared is equal to 625. So, negative 25 squared, that means negative 25 times negative 25. That is positive 625 is equal to 625. So, equal. So, meaning to say that the solution of 1 or solution root of 1 or root 1 is correct. Okay, same procedure. Katulad po ng ginawa natin, apply lang po natin yung positive 25 sa given equation. X squared is equal to 625. So, ang nakuha nating root number 2 is 25. Then, we're going to square is equal to 625. So, 25 squared, that is equal to 625 equals 625. So, ibig sabihin, tama po yung nakuha nating value or tama yung nakuha nating solution para sa ating sinolve na equation. Okay, so the next given is solving quadratic equation by factoring if the given is PST. So pag sinabi nating PST, perfect square trinomials. Okay? So solve for the roots of the equation x squared plus 36x is equal to negative 324. So write the given x squared plus 36 x is equal to negative 324. So kung makikita po natin na ang ating equation ay hindi nakasulat sa standard form. So kailangan natin siyang isulat sa standard form gamit ang ape. Okay? So x squared plus 36x is equal to negative 324 plus positive 324. So kapag nag-add tayo ng positive 324, mag-add din tayo ng positive 324. Then solve natin, x squared plus 36x plus 324 is equal to 0. Why? Kasi sa addition, pag unlike sign, subtract. So unlike sign sila, so that is equal to 0. So since naka-standard form na po yung ating given, tignan natin kung perfect square trinomial siya. So pag sinabi nating perfect square trinomial, dapat perfect square root ang first term, perfect square root ang last term. Then, pag in-square root natin yung last term, that is equal to 18. Then, we're going to times 2. 18 times 2, 36. So, meaning to say, ang lumabas, middle term, siya ay PST or perfect square trinomials. Okay, so since perfect square trinomials ang ating quadratic equation, after natin kuhanin yung standard form, kailangan na po natin siyang i-factor. So, gawa po tayo ng 2-factor form is equal to 0. Then, square root of x squared is x, and x. Square root of 324 is 18. Then, what is the sign of the middle term? Positive, positive. So, therefore, pag pinactor daw po natin si quadratic equation, x squared plus 36x plus 324 is equal to 0, ang kanyang magiging factor ay the quantity of x plus 18 and the quantity of x plus 18. So, after natin po siyang i-factor, apply na po natin si ZPP or zero product property. So, we will have x plus 18 equals 0. Then, x plus 18 equals 0. So, to solve this, for the value of x, we're going to use ape. So, x plus 18 plus negative 18 is equal to 0 plus negative 18. Cancel. X is equal to 0 plus negative 18 is negative 18. Then, x plus 18 is equal to 0. So, therefore, ape, x plus 18 plus negative 18 is equal to 0. So, plus negative 18. Cancel. X is equal to negative 18. So, x of 1 is equal to negative 18. And x of 2 is equal to negative 18. Check natin kung tama yung sagot natin. So, therefore, we will have here, write the given, which is x squared plus 36x is equal to negative 324. Yung original equation po yung gagamitin natin to check if the roots is correct. So, since parehas naman silang negative, so kahit isang beses na natin sila i-check, so apply natin yung nakuha nating roots, which is negative 18 sa lahat ng x. So, negative 18 squared plus 36 times negative 18 is equal to 324. So, negative 18 squared is equal to 324. So, this is 324. Pagkatapos natin masubstitute yung value of x or yung roots natin sa ating given equation, negative 18 squared is equal to positive 324. And then, positive 36 times negative 18 that is equal to negative 648 is equal to negative 324. So negative 324 minus 648, that is equal to negative 324 is equal to negative 324. So meaning to say that our roots is correct. Okay, so since our solution is correct, another way of solving this one, ang ating given factor or ang na-factor po natin ay the quantity of x plus 18 and the quantity of x plus 18. So, si the quantity of x plus 18 tsaka si the quantity of x plus 18, same as the square of x plus 18 is equal to 0. So, ibig sabihin, dalawang x plus 18. So, using by this, makukuha natin roots. Okay, so if the equation look like this, we're going to use ESR. So, the square root of the square x plus 18 is equal to positive negative square root of 0. Cancel, cancel. X plus 18 is equal to positive negative square root of 0 is 0. Since wala namang negative 0, we will have x plus 18 is equal to 0. Transpose natin or use ape, x plus 18 plus negative 18 is equal to 0 plus negative 18. So, cancel, x is equal to negative 18. So, same roots lang po yung ating makukuha kung gagamit tayo ng ESR. Next, solving quadratic equation by factoring given quadratic trinomials. Okay, so since ang ating given is solve x squared plus 10x is equal to negative 21 by factoring, kung makikita natin hindi nakasulat siya sa standard form, kaya gagawin po natin siyang standard form. Sulat muna natin ang x squared plus 10x equals negative 21. So, kailangan po natin gumamit ng ape para mas standard form po natin siya. X squared plus 10x equals negative 21 plus positive 21. Then plus 21. Then simplify x squared plus 10x plus 21 equals 0. Cancel. So, naka-standard form na po tayo. Pag naka-standard form na, pwede na po tayong mag-factor. After natin makuha ang standard form, factor na po natin siya. Gawa po tayo ng 2-factor form is equal to 0. Then, square root of x squared is x and x. Then, ang ating given or ang ating reference is 21. So, ano ang dalawang number na kapag minultiply natin sagot positive 21, pag inad natin positive 10. So, ang naisip ko, 7 times 3 is equal to 21. Then, 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. So, ibig sabihin, positive 3 and positive 7. So, kung i-check natin siya using FOIL method, x plus 7, x plus 3. X times x, x squared. X times positive 7, positive 7x. Then 3 times x is positive 3x. Then 3 times 7 is positive 21. Then add x squared plus 10x plus 21. So, this is the factor. Okay, so, right after the factor, we're going to use, say, PP or zero product property. So, x plus 3 is equal to 0. Then, x plus 7 is equal to 0. Use ape. X plus 3 plus negative 3 is equal to 0 plus negative 3. Cancel. X is equal to negative 3. Or x of 1 equals negative 3. Then, x plus 7, same procedure, plus negative 7 is equal to 0 plus negative 7. So, therefore, cancel, x is equal to negative 7. Or x of 2 is equal to negative 7. Okay, to check, kailangan natin isulat ang given or original given, x squared plus 10x is equal to negative 21. Kailangan mag-equal to negative 21 siya para masabi natin na tama ang ating roots na nakuha. So, ang i-apply natin o substitute natin ay si negative 3 sa lahat ng x. Negative 3 squared plus 10 times negative 3 equals negative 21. Negative 3 squared is 9. Then, positive 10 times negative 3 is negative 30. Is equal to negative 21. 9 minus 30 is negative 21 is equal to negative 21. So, ibig sabihin, ang root number 1 is correct, negative 3. Then, root number 2, negative 7, apply natin. X squared plus 10x is equal to negative 21. So, apply. Negative 7 squared plus 10 times negative 7 is equal to negative 21. Negative 7 squared is 49. Then, positive 10 times negative 21 is equal to negative 70 equals negative 21. 49 minus 70 is equal to negative 21 is equal to negative 21. So, that is our lesson for solving quadratic equation by factoring. Goodbye.